everybody. I hope everybody's doing okay today. I'm going to try to get another video up. It took me forever on that last video. I was so tired. I had to film it 3 different times. My battery died one time. The other time, I think it happened, let's see. Oh, my SD card ran out of room. And then the other time worked. But then when I got my computer, finally got my computer back, or a computer back to use anyway. And we were trying to get it fixed all day yesterday. Oscar, poor thing, he worked on it for 2 days after the guy that worked on it got done with it. But anyway, he finally got it done where he could, where I could get some videos uploaded. But then when I uploaded them, it went to his YouTube, and he don't even do YouTube. He has a channel, and I guess it got onto his Google account or something. But anyway, I had to do it 2 more times. I mean, I like to never got it done. I was so tired. I didn't even remember what I said in which video. I'd done it so many times, and it was awful. So hopefully this one will go better. I've got my phone here, and I'm going to put it on silent. So got that done. I'm learning as I go. Welcome, everybody. My name's Cherie McGinnis, and I hope you all enjoy our channel here. We just try to do Bible studies and Bible journaling and prayer journaling and just a little bit of this and that. But we always try to keep God in it somewhere, because we wouldn't be here without Him. I'm going to try to do a lesson today, and you all please understand I'm not a Bible scholar. I did not go to Bible school. I'm just a regular person like everybody else trying to learn. So I don't want to misguide anybody, mislead anybody, say anything wrong, which I would never do on purpose. But this is just my opinion and the Bible as far as I can understand it. But a person or two have asked me, because a lot of people have asked this question at one time or another, maybe not to me, but to somebody. When you become a Christian, where do your friends go? You know, sometimes we think we have friends. We don't have friends. We have people who are our friends for other circumstances, or I got a contact lens bothering me, so I'm sorry. I don't know how to say it. There are friends when everything's going good, but when we have a problem or we have an issue or we change something in our life, they disappear. And I've got my, I was reading up on this because I didn't want to mislead anybody. I've got my Quest Study Bible out. And no, it doesn't come with all these little bugs on it and frogs and stuff. That's my doings, because I like stickers, you know that. But I looked up friendship in the Bible. And you all can read on it yourself, you know, and form your own opinion. But this is the gist that I get out of it, okay? If you look in the book of Proverbs, the book of Proverbs is just cram-packed full of knowledge of anything in the world you'd want to know about, just about. Especially about being a person, being on earth, being a Christian, blah, blah, blah. In chapter 18, there's a little bit of stuff in chapter 18 about friendship, and there also is in chapter 17, and really throughout. But in chapter 17, verse 17, in this Quest Bible, it says, "How can I know who my friends are?" And you have to be able to test their loyalty, I guess, huh? It says, "A genuine friend loves us through the best and worst of times. In fact, a friend's true colors are revealed when we go through unusually difficult or painful circumstances." And isn't that the truth? I know when I lost my husband, I found out who my friends really were. I don't know what happened. I don't know what they expected me to do or how they expected me to act. But I know that several people have asked me the same thing, that they had trouble with that. You know, don't be so judgmental on people. And people love to do that. They love to judge other people. They love drama. They love, you know, just being eat up with it, you know. And I don't like that. I don't do drama. I don't like drama. It's ridiculous. And if you notice, people that like drama have always, I think they're addicted to it. I even put that on our channel the other day. I think some people are addicted to turmoil and drama. They have to have it. That's like they feed off of it. And I don't do that. You know, come on, life's hard enough. Why dig up trouble all the time? Why can't you just be happy when you can? I mean, at least, you know. But I understand that, you know, people are your friend till you hit a tough spot and then they disappear. Or they're your friend till the money runs out, then they leave. What if you need money? You know, what if you hit a tough spot? Where are they? They're gone to the next guy with some money and some stuff to keep them happy or whatever, you know. And that's not a friend. True friends aren't like that. It says, according to Proverbs, it's preferable to have one or two close, intimate companions than a host of superficial acquaintances. The person who maintains only surface relationships with a wide number of people may eventually face ruin or for lack of good advice when it's really needed. And you've got those friends that'll tell you what you want to hear, you know, just to keep everything going. Then you've got true friends that'll tell you what's going to hurt. You know, they don't tell you just the good stuff. They're going to tell you what you probably don't want to hear, but you need to hear. And that's who your true friends are. You know, it's hard to hear stuff like that sometimes, but a true friend's going to lead you in, like, the right path, you know. A regular friend, like just a regular friend that don't really go the extra mile for you. They don't really stick their neck out for you, you know. They're there as a convenience. I'm trying to get this thing fixed. I feel like I'm getting the ceiling. Okay, I'm sorry. They just are there for whatever reason, you know. When the going gets rough, you know, they're gone. They don't stick around for anything of support or anything, and real friends should support you. They should encourage you. They should tell you the truth no matter what. I'm not saying be rude about it or anything, but I'm just saying if you're someone's true friend, I mean, it's a two-way street. You can't just expect everybody to be your friend and then you not reciprocate back. You know, it's two-way street there. But if you're a true friend, for instance, you need to be honest with your friend. You need to encourage your friend. You need to support your friend. You need to have fun and laugh and, you know, just be like a sister, you know. Some of you might say, I've got a sister, I don't think I want to be my friend. But, you know, I mean, just be close with that person. Be a good friend, no matter what. You know, it's not all about you. It's about the other person. But, you know, when bad things happen, I mean, they take off. And don't be so quick to judge people like I was saying. I mean, when someone loses a loved one, especially abruptly and quick, we all handle grief and everything differently. We do what we have to get through it. Sometimes we don't even deal with it. We just kind of skim the surface, you know, and just get through our days. And that's really not good. It's going to catch up with you eventually. But we do what we have to get by. There's no right way or wrong way to go through a loss or a hardship, you know, even if you've lost your job or whatever. But I had a friend that I thought was my friend since I was a little girl. And after my husband died, all the Facebook stuff and everything, we was always back and forth, you know, having fun and everything. Nothing. She came to the funeral and came to my home, her and her mother. They bought me a little something. After that, I don't know what. I don't know if I handled everything the way she didn't think I should or what. I don't know. But, you know, some people were there for me and some people flew the coop, you know. But we all handle it different. So don't be so quick to judge somebody else for what they're going through, especially if you've never been through it. And nobody that has been would wish you to have to go through it either. But friends, it's just like I was saying, it says true friends also wound us, and they do. And the means of they're willing to tell us the hard truth, even when it hurts. We can trust their honest feedback. But an enemy only multiplies kisses, and beware of someone who does not have the courage to confront you when you need it. And that's what we were just talking about. You know, a true friend's going to tell you the way it is, really, at least the way they see it, or give you another way of looking at something. Maybe you're looking at something one direction, and you're really not wanting to look at the other side of the issue, because that's not really what you're wanting to deal with. You know, you want to look at the good part. But they're going to show you both sides, you know. Yeah, that job might pay more money and everything, but you're going to have to work more hours. And what about those people that you're working with? Maybe they're not the kind of people you need to be, working with. This job, you might not make as much money, but you all get along and they're good Christian people and you're making an honest wage, But this job over here, those people go out and party and they drink, and now you're making more money, but look at the hours you'll be working, and then you'll have to work after hours, and then you have to go out with them. You'll feel like you owe them, Maybe you just want to see one side of the picture, but there's another side that maybe your good friend would let you know about so you can make a good decision, And it says some people make poor friends, those who would entice us to join them in crime, for example, drunkards, gluttons. They're also on the list of people to avoid, and I call those people toxic people. Toxic people. I went to a meeting one time. It wasn't an Al-Anon meeting, but it was a meeting that they were having in AA. But the guy holding it asked Tom to bring me. It was for family, I guess, too. Well, I think I was the only family that was in there, and the rest of them were either addicts or alcoholics or something, Well, I felt no pity for those people because I had a little bit of an attitude about it because, it screwed up my life a lot. But, they're all sitting there, oh, woe, me, and all this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I just sat there as long as I could hold my tongue because I told you my mouth gets me in trouble a lot. I'm trying to do better, but, oh, well, I'm trying. But anyway, I'm like, if you keep whining about you're in this position and that position, you're putting yourself there. The people you're hanging out with are toxic people. That's what I call these people, toxic people. You don't need to be hanging out with those kind of people. Yeah, you're going to have problems because you're not getting away from them, I'm not telling you all what to do or anything, but I'm just saying, look at the whole picture when you make a choice or a decision. And if they think you're a weak person, then they'll be drawn to you, they'll feed off you. But they also asked me on here, where do your friends go when you become a Christian? And that's a good point because they don't want to have that lifestyle. Whatever they're doing, and I'm not saying everybody that's not a Christian is a bad person and doing bad things. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying they have their way of living, their way of talking, their way of doing things, the cliques that they're in, the friends that they have. And when you become a Christian, you quit all that. And you should, and for good reason, because it's not good for you. It's not good for anything. And God doesn't want you to live that way, and He wants what's best for us, which that is not what's best for us. And sometimes I think when you go through stuff like that, I think that your friends down deep inside are a little jealous of you because you've become a Christian. This contact lens is going to pop out on me here in a minute. But I think they're a little bit jealous because you had the calling, and they would see it as you had the guts to go off your own way. You didn't stay with the clique. You went your own way. God called you. You got saved. You're a Christian. You're living right. You're trying your best to do what God wants you to do. They're still stuck in that rut that they're in, that they can't get out of because they won't. It takes courage, really. It does take some courage to get saved and be a Christian and things because, you give up some stuff to do that. And it's stuff that you should give up. But still, it's been a way of living, You give up some people. Not that they're bad people, but they're not Christian people. And, you don't want to go out and do things they do anymore. You're doing better. And I think sometimes they're just jealous that you had the guts to do it and they don't. So you're living a good life. You're making good Christian friends. You're still having fun. Christians have fun. I don't know why people think Christians are fuddy-duddies. They don't have a good time. We have all kinds of fun. Come on. You can laugh and have fun. You don't have to be all gloom and doom to be a Christian. You have good times. And we ought to. We got something to celebrate, But I think a lot of it is they're jealous. And, you know, if they're going to be that way, they're not your true friend anyway. And, you know, good riddance to them, because, you know, you can pray for them. Of course you want to pray for them, but you don't have to be a part of that. And you don't have to be snobby about it or anything like, you know, I'm not even going to talk to you anymore. You know, you can't be that way. But you just have to make your own decisions. If they're over there telling jokes that you don't need to be hearing anymore, then just casually walk away. You know, you don't have to go, okay, look, y'all have to quit talking like that because I'm a Christian now, you know. You want to bring people to God. You don't want to run people away from God. And if you start getting an attitude, then they're going to get an attitude about Christians, and you in particular. And you've just got to be careful. And it's hard sometimes to keep your mouth shut. But this is funny because I just looked down here at this Bible, and here's this this verse is right here looking at me. It's in Proverbs 18, and it's verse 7. It says, "A fool's mouth is his undoing, and his lips are a snare to his soul." Wow. There you go, God. He showed me that one right there. As soon as I looked down there, I seen a fool's mouth, and it drew my attention to it because I have issues. But it's the truth. You know, if you just follow this Bible, it's a great book to go by, a great guide. And I'm not going to start, don't worry. But there's all kinds of things in the book of Proverbs on friendship. You can look in the back of your Bible on friendship and look up verses. Get on the internet. You know, I could sit here and read you off all these verses. I mean, I can. It's Proverbs 17:17 is where I was just going over this from. Proverbs 18:24, 27:6, 27:10, 16:28. I mean, there's all kinds of them. James 4:4, John 15:13. I mean, you know, there's all kinds of, that's just some of them, but there's all kinds of verses in here that will help you. This is the best guide that you can ever have. You know, this is your life guide right here, this Bible. And just read it and, you know, do what it says. But, I mean, I'm no scholar or nothing. That's just my take, the way I see it. And I might be wrong on some of it. I don't know. But that's just how I come out looking at it, you know. But don't worry. If you've lost friends because you're a Christian, maybe one day they'll come around and they'll be a Christian. And then they'll see, you know, wow, you know, I really shouldn't have, you know, done Cherie that way because now look, you know, now they're doing me this way, you know. You know, now that I'm a Christian, then those people are doing me the way I did Cherie, you know. And maybe if you just keep praying for them, one day they'll come around and maybe they'll be a Christian too. But you have got to take care of number one, yourself first. And pray for others and just pray that everything goes okay and that they'll eventually come around. But that's all I had about the friendship thing. But just don't be too hard on yourself because, you know, toxic people, like I said, whether they're bad people or just people that you shouldn't be around anymore or doing those things, you know, just walk away when things are going on that you shouldn't be a part of anymore. You know, just casually walk away, find something else to do. You know, if they tell jokes at work, you know, just kind of walk off a little bit, you know, have something else you have to be doing, you know. You don't have to partake in all that stuff anymore. But, and you'll be okay. Just pray about it and pray for the other people. And I think you'll be all right. Let's see, I made it through a video. My phone did not even buzz, didn't ring or nothing, so that's good. Oscar's back there, so he's not going to be coming up the driveway or nothing. So, and I told him I was making a video, and I haven't coughed, haven't had a coughing fit. The driveway alarm hadn't went off. My camera's still working, so hey, it's a good day. I'm having a good day today, aren't I? I've got a fly flying around in here. I don't know who he is, but he's flying around in here. He's my new buddy, I guess. But anyway, I'm glad you joined us today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And we'll just keep on making these videos. I get discouraged sometimes when it all don't work out very good. But thank goodness Oscar has patience because I would have given up. But he'll say, you just don't have any patience. And I really don't. I pray for patience. But I guess it's because the jobs I've always had, I had to do real fast. It was like fast-paced, almost timed. I mean, I had so much time to get everything done in, and I just do. And if I hit a glitch, it just throws me all off. But we're doing good. I'm going to keep doing some of these little topical studies or things that people ask me to do on here, and I'll do them the best I can. But just understand, I'm not a Bible scholar. I'm just a regular person, so I don't have all the answers or anything like that. I can just dig for them in the Bible and see. And I think it's good for us to dig in the Bible. You know, like I started to say, I can give you verses like I did that I've read, but you can find other verses, and you find that verse that might lead you to another verse, and it might lead you to another verse that you see, like I just did, one that you could use, you know. Might not even be about that. I don't know. But study on your own too. Don't take my word for it. Don't take the preacher's word for it. Do your own studying and figure out, you know, what you think about the Bible, what the Bible says. And we're all in different places in our life, so it might mean something to you and different to me, or, you know. But anyway, I am going to do some more topical Bible studies the best I can. I'm getting requests on here, which is great. And if you have something you'd like to go over, leave it in the comments, and I'll try to get to it and study for it. I just kind of let God lead me, because I don't know. I just probably spent 10 minutes trying to figure this out, because I thought, you know, I can give my opinion on it because it's happened to me before, and put it back to the Bible too. Refer it back to the Bible also, because we need that in every decision we make. But I'm going to do my best to do whatever y'all need me to do if I can. And I thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope y'all have a great day and a great weekend if I don't get back with you by then. And remember to live, love, laugh, and laugh some more, because laughter's the best medicine. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.